I guess the question is it will obviously help Hong Kong, but how will it help? Also, given the fact that in the U.S., for example, some of the flows into those Bitcoin spot ETFs arguably have cornered the bulk of the market already.
Yes, you're right, David. So what has happened is Hong Kong has, one of the advantages that Hong Kong has in Asia is that this is a first mover advantage, because Hong Kong is the first in Asia to allow the spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs. So Ether is actually globally the first in Hong Kong. So this is the very big advantage for Hong Kong, because in Asia there are several investors, a lot of investors, institutions who have been seeking to invest in these spot Bitcoin and ETF funds, but then they were not getting an access because it's all the way they have to go to the US to do that. I mean, they have to invest in the US to do that. Now that field is open for them to do so in Hong Kong, in the same time zone in Asia. So that's a big advantage when it comes to issuing this and allowing this to be traded in Hong Kong. That's one of the big advantages over here. But to kind of also add to your second part of the question about how will this be as big as the U.S. market? I think that obviously U.S. has the deepest ETF markets globally, and the big names like the BlackRock and the Fidelities, as we know, are leading the Bitcoin spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. So in the absence of these big names in Hong Kong, it could be a little less. I mean, it could be actually a fraction of what US is seeing in terms of the size, the flows of the market. But it is nevertheless a big and important step by Hong Kong, which wants to be, a digital hub in Asia. So that's a very important. This is an important move in that respect.